From somewhere in San Diego, Secret Studios. You're on the mic with Funky White. It's the Vibe at 5. Helping you get out of work and get your ass home. Welcome to the show. Oh, we forgot to go live on one. What's up, y'all? We got 9 days to the Hall of Fame game. My Chargers. Joe Mama's in the house. Chargers taking on the Tigers in 9 days in the Hall of Fame game. Kick off the 2025-2026 NFL season. Yeah. All right.
Oogie, no.
Show is sponsored by 420 Brands, Sticky Tips, and more. Can I give out any more free sponsorships, people? There is a deal on the table. I'm your host, Funky White. This is the podcast, TV, radio show. What's up, my neighbor? It's the Vibe at 5, man. You got to get that vibe. Cruising and moving and moving. Don't worry about the dude cutting you out. Don't flip my bird, flipping the peace sign. Somebody shut my service dog up back here. Welcome to the show. Unfortunately, guys and gals, we are starting today off with some very tragic news. Man, can't even believe what we read today. But y'all did hear the truth. Huxtable, Mr. Huxtable, Malcolm Jamal Warner has passed on. Need to shout out. Okay. Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away yesterday or today. I'm not sure where it is, in Limon. Swimming, got caught in a deep current and drowned. Very tragic news out of that camp today. Our thoughts and condolences, of course, running with that family. You guys all know Malcolm Jamal Warner was huge on all of our lives back in them days. When he played with Bill Cosby and the Huxtables. No matter what you think about the show nowadays or what you think about Bill and all that's happened, Malcolm Jamal Warner was an important part of that time era. He spent some time on the of course, he was majorly known for his Bill Cosby role in NBC from 84 to 1992. He was an outstanding supporting actor in a comedy series at the 38th Primetime Emmy Awards. He did some time on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, CBS Story Break, Touched by an Angel. He was the U.S. Marshal Terry Nessup in the film Drop Zone, which I thought was a great movie. That's a great movie, actually. And unfortunately, he's been involved. And just last June, he had started off a new Not All Hood podcast some of you might have been tuned into. And unfortunately, what did he say? Malcolm had a relationship with actress Michelle Thomas, who portrayed the girlfriend Justine Phillips on The Cosby Show until 1994. He was at her bedside when she died in 1998. He was in a relationship with actress Karen Molina White for 7.5 years. Warner also dated actress Regina King from 2011 to March 2013. He did marry and have a daughter, and he chose not to disclose his wife's or their child's name publicly, citing privacy concerns. So just some very sad news, you guys, out of the Malcolm Jamal Warner camp today. It was on July 20th, 2025. Warner died while vacationing in Costa Rica. He was only 54 years old, 1 year older than me, actually. That's kind of a sad way to look at it for me. Again, he was swimming at Playa Cocheles in Limon province, where he was caught in a high current and drowned. Local authorities have confirmed the official cause of death as asphyxia due to drowning. Not the way I like to start the Vibe at 5. Everybody in the world, if Malcolm Jamal Warner didn't have an impact on your life, or the Cosby Show did not have an impact on your life, you are way too young. That's all I can say about that. But I don't want to do all the talking about it, you guys. Let's go ahead and tune in to CNN and see what they have to say about today's tragic news.
With Bomani Jones podcast and entertainment journalist Shagun
Odulo to share their thoughts there. And Bomani, if I could begin with you, of course it was difficult, and he spoke quite publicly about this, Malcolm Jamal Warner, when Bill Cosby was accused, later convicted of multiple cases of sexual assault. He was asked about it in a 2015 interview, and he said, he's one of my mentors, and he's been very influential, played a big role in my life as a friend and mentor. Just as it's painful to hear any woman talk about sexual assault, whether true or not, it's just as painful to watch my friend and mentor go through this. How did he handle, in the years since he left the show, just that the larger Bill Cosby controversy and scandal?
I mean, I guess you would argue that he handled it about as well as he could, because it's not like what Bill Cosby did is something that he himself could answer for. And it's got to be super tricky, not only because Cosby was kind of a vehicle for the fame and what his life ultimately became, but also because specifically the vehicle that they were attached to was so attached to the idea of wholesomeness, and that this guy is like everybody's dad, and then you find out that your dad perhaps might be a terrible person. That's a rough go for anybody. And so I noticed for all the members of that cast, for us, Bill Cosby was just kind of he's not somebody we knew in general. He's just an idea. And so for those people, you're reckoning with the person you thought you know, the person that was actually there, and the idea that happened to be a vehicle for everything that happened in your life. So it's kind of hard for me to evaluate how anybody would or would not have handled it because it's such a particular situation.
We're looking to upgrade our mattress. Well, you came to the right place. We've got ourselves a twin for $9.99. We've got ourselves a full for $10.99.
Nah, sorry, you guys. I wanted to find the best.
Shagun, this is
honestly, the best cut probably would have been off of the TMZ, but I am posting this on YouTube, and I don't want to have any problems. Yeah, I know, and that's the one thing we don't talk about on this show, you guys. Politics, sexism, racism, religiousism, none of them isms is coming on. What's up, my neighbor? We're after a big project and changing the world, one laugh at a time, man. We don't want to bring all that shit up. That's the establishment. They got us all fighting. We don't want to be a part of that shit. So we're going to keep it going. That's very sad news. Malcolm Jamal Warner drowns in the Limon province. Dude is comedian doing my podcast. My neighbor is cool. Oh, right on. Well, we're taking everybody in, you guys, and we're going to talk about this a little bit. I wanted to keep going with the entertainment news. We had some more stuff out there today. I thought and found it interesting. Today was the first day that the first African-American baseball player for the Boston Red Sox, his name was Pumpsy Green, and he had the distraction of being the first black player to play for the Red Sox and the last pre-expansion major league team to integrate. In his Boston tenure, he was used mostly as a pinch runner or day-off replacement for infielders Pete Runnels and Don Boone. And thank you, Wikipedia, for that information. So I thought that was awesome. More things in the entertainment news today, guys. I love it. I got all this new equipment, and we're getting this show out. We're going to be doing ranting and raving today. We're having a good time. It's the Vibe at 5, you guys. All you got to do is tune me in. Listen to the laughs, listen to the sports, listen to the entertainment. Let's talk about things going on. I'll get the phone number lined up. As soon as we get those things going on, I will get the phone number lined up where you guys can call into the show live. This is the Vibe at 5. I film and record at 4:30 so I can get it up on YouTube and everywhere else at 5 o'clock. So I intend to get this to an hour show. We're up on Bijo. We're up on Facebook. We're up on YouTube, Instagram, at What's Up My Neighbors. We got to get close or on a trajectory of 1 million followers, and we can pull in this deal from Netflix before the end of the year for the television version of this show, which is obviously a secret. It's a talk, sketch, and comedy show. We're ready to go. So what's up to all my fans on Instagram right now? Funky White's in the house. This is What's Up My Neighbor, the morning vibe. We're going to take a quick break, and I thought it would only be appropriate, ladies and gentlemen, if we take a break to a song that ran through any household back in them days. And if you didn't know this song and you don't know this song, you should not be watching my show. It's What's Up My Neighbor, the Vibe at 5. And free commercials. Too bad. I'd be getting paid for it. Rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. such an impact on the black community and black entertainment back in those days. No matter what you think of the show or what you think about Bill, I always want to call him Bob Cosby. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure you click the follow button on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Bijo, everywhere that you go. I'll get us up on Spotify. We need that flow. That ain't even the right song. Oh. Bijo, we up to 70. We got 70, we got 1, we got none. We'll be there though. Ha! That's Quincy Jones, the theme from the Bill Cosby Show, you guys.
My name is Happy Gilmore. 30 years ago, I decided to give golf a try. But even when you're at the top of your game...
Don't skip ahead now. All right, welcome back to the Vibe at 5. Guys, just trying to help you get through your drive home after a long day at work. Sit down, chill. The show is made and meant to make nothing but good vibes out there, make people laugh, get along, not do what the establishment want, which is fight each other over sexism, racism, politicism, ism, all the isms. Fuck the isms. We don't do that. Oh, I can't be on a radio program saying the F word, but this is a TV, radio, and podcast situation that we are now in studio at my private studios. And we will be coming at you live. We will be getting the live version out on the streets back together. We got a lot of work to do right now. I am not trying to blow this deal from Netflix. So, and that was it. I wanted to wrap up the entertainment news, guys, with one more thing. Some of you might be excited. It's been a long time since we've seen a good Adam Sandler movie. You notice all the reboots coming back. What did we see the other day that Liam Neeson is going to play Frank Drebin? In the Naked Gun reboot. A lot of reboots coming back. We have a reboot project that we're on top of right now. A project that's going to blow entertainment's mind, which is what all this studio crap is about right now. We're going to lift the hood and the hinges off this mofo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What? Wait, hold on. I got it all. It's going to be like, we're going to step out. We're going to aim at the entertainment system. We're going to aim at the competition. We're going to aim at the world and be like, what? Wait. So that's the goal. So something coming out this Friday on Netflix, guys. We're going to tune in real quick for you right now so you can see the upcoming trailer of the new Adam Sandler movie, Happy Gilmore 2.
You can always shank one. Happy Gilmore sucks?
Oh, eat a bag of
How are you going to put Vienna through ballet school?
It's $75,000 a year. That's 4 years. That's $333,000.
That's terrible math, Johnny. It's 300 grand. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Let them see the happy I fall in love with.
Come on, you gotta do it, Dad. Alright, let's go. Let's go, Dad. When I was about to jig, I know how to do it, Dad. Let's go. Okay.
What the hell is happening?
Happy Gilmore is breaking in yet another caddy he just met.
Alright, we're gonna go. But you bring those. Those always come. Alright, that's it. Then get a strap if you want to use a strap.
Happy Gilmore didn't have things flowing on the first hole.
Oh, shut up!
Check out the name tag, grandson. You're in my world now.
I got you a little something there, Pop. Everyone is talking about a comeback kid.
Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore.
Happy good morning.
We've been watching you play, Mr. Gilmore. So inspiring.
My dad loved you, man. I am so sorry. I got some good rubber glue. Remember the happy place I went to? You go to yours.
Oh my God, Rory!
Poor jackass. Bingo.
You stole my life from me. Why would I want to steal the life of somebody who eats pieces of shit for breakfast?
Nice. That's coming out Friday on Netflix, you guys. Happy Gilmore 2. Loving the new setup with the TV so I can play the videos. Which brings me to my next point. If you guys have comedy videos, if you have auditions, you want to get on the show, we're going to be looking for comedians, artists, writers. Send the videos to the DM on any of the apps, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Bijo, I don't think you can send me messages in there. Send it to us. Get it over. We'll get it up on the video. We are going to be naming cast members here shortly. I don't know when or where. I believe Mike Marino's out on the water right now on a cruise. He should be back this weekend. We hope to do an official cast announcement with Mike. I did speak to him last week. He is having some issues due to the fact that they had a flash flood in New Jersey, of all places, and the house where he does live from my mother's basement actually got wiped out. So I will check in with Mike and hopefully get that collaboration going as soon as possible. Guys, welcome back to the Vibe at 5, by the way. You're on the mic with Funky White. We're just chilling like a villain, a little bit of a sad day in the entertainment world with the loss of Malcolm Jamal Warner. We're going to get ready to get done with the sports report here shortly. A lot going on in the MLB right now. A lot going on in the MLB. We're going to talk about the 5 best teams in the MLB at this rate in the season 2. Also, guys, I want to send a shout out to my boys. Apparently, Iration Boostive and my boy DJ Green Tea last night ripped it up at Gallagher Square down at Petco Park. Big reggae show out there last night. I heard everybody said it was a good time. This coming weekend, we're going to be out and about down at Northside Tavern in Ocean Beach, San Diego, saying goodbye to a handful of friends. Some changes are coming around. Not much we can do about it, man, but we got to make that next step up in life, and that's the age I'm in. So as we cruise into the next break, are we still learning how all this equipment? Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. All right. I want to get on to this right here. I hope they have permission. We are trying to get to them over there at the Harp. Slightly Stupid, guys who have influenced every bit of this project from a live concert I saw 25 years ago when they were playing with Jurassic 5 up in Flagstaff, Arizona. I had just returned home from duty, so I want to give a big shout out with their new song, The Upside Down. This is Slightly Stupid with Be Real and Charlie Tuna. And free commercials. We're going to be right back at the Vibe at 5. Ladies and gentlemen, hit up the show. Hit that follow button on YouTube. Help a brother out. WHASUPMYNEIGHBAS. What's up, my neighbors? Let's get it done. Let's make that money. This new track is fire. Charlie Tuna. Bijo, what's going on, man? Still trying to learn how to handle this map right here. Y'all send me some beans. Let's get this going. The home studio. Get your beans going, player. Funky White. Trying to get slightly stupid in the mix. I like this that I can vibe with y'all, be live. Oh, yeah, have some fire. We gonna... Yep, as soon as the summer breaks, y'all, we're going to be bringing back the smoke sesh. What? That's what I'm talking about. Smoke sesh in the house. Still looking for that sponsor. Still looking for sponsors. Shouts out to my boys at 420 Brands and Sticky Tips. What up, Beck Bros? What up, Sean? My Iowa homie. We trying to get this done. Find some advertising sponsors to get this boosted out there a little more. Show Netflix who they messing with. I was going to pull something up on the computer and I fucking forgot. All right, I'm gonna be watching your page. Let me see that special one. I'm running low, waiting on the deposit, so I got to go get some dro. But anyway, we are looking for sponsors, y'all. Anyone that wants to sponsor all of our online content, including the podcast. I cannot guarantee you slots on the radio and TV show, but I can guarantee you product placement. I'll wear your gear. We'll put you on as a guest. We'll get you going on everything that's online, all the pages, but the TV and the radio program are reserved for big money sponsors. Unless you know one, get at me on the DM. You're listening to What's Up, My Neighbor, the Vibe at 5. Coming up next, we ranting and raving. Coming after you, fucking Disneyland. Twin. I feel you, Jamama. Beautiful, great song, new track. That's Slightly Stupid, Be Real, and Charlie Tuna, you guys. As much as I see him around town, still haven't made friends with the boys yet. We're trying to, though. We're trying to. Welcome back to the Vibe at 5. You're on the mic with Funky White. We're going to get to a new segment on the show called Rantin' and Raving, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is something that I witnessed over the weekend. I was not happy to actually see this as a disabled veteran. I witnessed some things going on over at Disneyland, and then I went and did a little investigation of myself. I should have put it all out there on the video. I did not put it out on the video, but Disneyland, you are not the happiest place on earth. You are the crappiest place on earth, especially if you're a disabled person. So I have scoliosis and PTSD and other things that I deal with. I'm still a happy puppy, but when it comes to being on my feet and standing in line, I'd rather be waiting until the end of the line and then get up and go do my thing. So we happen to be on a work location. The VP of the United States was at our hotel where my work function was. It was military, nonprofit related. We had a good time in the hotels, the drinks, the food, a little pricey, but we had a great time. We got up early enough to get on the monorail inside downtown Disney, which is a perk when you stay at the hotels. Apparently, the VP finally left on Sunday. We were there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just a debacle going on out there in Orange County. But we're not going to talk to politics, so we'll let it go. So I wanted some extra help in getting into some of these rides and through some of these long lines. And I'm not the VP, so they're not going to shut the ride down for me. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go all the way out of the park to go to disability access. I had to answer some questions at the beginning of the line. Then I got through the line. Then I went to a building with windows. And all of a sudden, I felt like I was in a psychiatric appointment. And it was fucking horrible. It was fucking horrible. I was in a psychiatric. They were asking me, well, when you're at home and you go shopping, how do you feel? And I'm like, I don't go shopping. That's what my girl is for. I don't like to get up. I don't like to go anywhere. I can't stand. I can't move. I'm having a lot of problems. And this dude turned around and denied me disability access to get either to closer lines, shorter lines, or to tell me when to come back to get in the line. And I was like, wow, man, you put me through all of that. You asked me all of the questions. You triggered anxiety. You gave me anxiety. You gave me a disability and then denied me. And I was like, you know what? I'm just glad we already got on 2 rides. I think we're going to go home now. Thank you. And he was trying to call me back. Well, we can give you 1 ride. And I was like, I'm good, bro. I already went on It's a Small World. Go over to the YouTube. Check out my service dog Athena's first ride on It's a Small World. We put that on there, even though they cut the song because of the copyright. So I go into the park. I was mad as hell. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And then I start hearing stories from people on our staff. We have a lady going through cancer treatment right now in a wheelchair. Barely can move around, barely can do anything. They denied her too. What is going on? Not only was she disabled, she's a veteran like myself. She's in a rolling wheelchair. It was all over her face that she was not feeling well, suffering from cancer recovery, and the woman was denied disability access. So that's my rant and raving. Shame on you, Disneyland. We will not be back. And if we do, we're only going to come in for 2 hours. So maybe only charge us $40 because that's some bullshit. All I could go on was It's a Small World, the pirate shit, Columbia, and Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, we got on the train too. So yeah, just ridiculous. Just if you're disabled, you're going to Disneyland, just know they think all the people that have spent their time going up there and faking over the years that they're disabled so they can get to the front of line have ruined it for the real disabled, and you just ain't getting in there. You know what I'm saying? You just ain't getting. Very shameful situation over at that complex going on. There's other things I could bring up, but then I'd have to get political. So we don't want none of that. So that's my ranting and raving for the day. I'm going to get over to the sports section right now. Real quick, guys, we're only going to have time to talk baseball, and we're going to talk the best 5 teams of baseball. All right, let me get it up. Hold on. The standings are up. We'll just talk about the 4 division leaders. I'm going to give you two of my teams. I have 2 teams. I grew up a Chicago boy. I grew up with the Chicago Cubs. They're my squad. They're my team. No matter what. But I also spent a good portion of my life in San Diego, so I love my San Diego Padres too. Plus, I'm around a lot of Padres fans all the time. And I did choose the Chargers back in 1981. So right now, the best team in baseball, the first team to reach 60 wins, you guys, the Detroit Tigers picked that up last night. Looked like they were losing a couple in a row, and then they picked up the win last night to be the first MLB team of 2025 to hit 60 and 40. That's the number 1 team in the league. The Cubs had their chance last night with a 1-0 lead, but the Boston Red Sox came in and ripped it up against the bullpen of Chicago. Chicago, who did officially win that series against a pretty good Boston Red Sox. They came in there 10 wins in a row to Chicago over the weekend. They were leading in first of everything since July 3rd. They're one of the best teams in baseball, but the Cubs got the first 2 games and that series right away, but then went down 6-1 last night. They remain in second place, and then, of course, I can't believe it, the dirty Dodgers could not get it done. They could not help us out, and the Brewers, coming up with the sweep and 10 or 11 games straight, have now crawled into a tie with the Chicago Cubs, and now the NL Central is on fire for the rest of the season. This is the way that it goes. But when the Cubs are in first place the entire first half of the season and we get to this point, we're playing good baseball, but this is where it gets a little bit quirky, especially because it's always the Brewers. Now, follow behind the Brewers, the Toronto Blue Jays coming out of nowhere right now with the Los Angeles Dodgers right behind them, who got a sweep of the Brewers over the week. And it doesn't, I think the Dodgers have only won 1 or 2 games out of the last 11, maybe 1 and 11, or just not doing good over there. But they are injured. Keep your eyes on them. They could be just resting all their starters and not, you know what I'm saying? They might be. If the playoffs started today, your wild card teams would be the New York Yankees, Seattle Mariners, Boston Red Sox, along with the Milwaukee Brewers, the New York Mets, and the San Diego Padres. Everybody hanging in there in the MLB. Sorry for the short sports report, guys. I want to get a flow going to this thing. I'm not going to get into the politics of sports, but I will look at that story for Wednesday's episode of the Vibe at 5. Joe Mama, I have not had my time this week. I've been going through a lot of different changes and trying to set this studio up. So that's your sports for today. I'm going to get things up a little bit better for you guys until I can get this into the hour episode. But that is going to be, what did we do today? Today let me get you guys a good song to go home with. Today we talked about Malcolm Jamal Warner's passing and drowning over in Costa Rica. We talked about the Happy Gilmore Part 2 movie coming out. Actually looks pretty good and funny. We talked about ranting and raving and how don't be a disabled patron at Disneyland. That's some bullshit. And we also talked about some important news in history. And the last piece of news in history today is 1951. A great comedian, one of my earliest influences in life, was born, and that is Mr. Robin Williams. My hat's off to all the work and all the influence that you have done to my life. We hope that you are up there peacefully doing your thing and making the Lord laugh. All right. So with that, guys, if you have served our country, if you are serving our country, if you've been here or abroad, if you are Coast Guard, Border Patrol, police officer, firefighter, veteran, soldier, airman, Navy, Marine, we here at What's Up, My Neighbor, we salute you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. As I have done 15 years in a military style type of position, including 4 years of active duty. I have nothing but love and respect for veterans. Nothing like downtime for the. So we appreciate you. Get some dancing on, you know what I'm saying? Those that have served our country. And this is where we got to get off. This is the Vibe at 5, guys. I'm your host, Funky White. We are going to say goodbye. And I want to say one thing out there. Just remember one thing, y'all. We're all crazy. It ain't a fucking competition. Rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. And remember my favorite saying, don't pay attention to the establishment. They truly ain't paying attention to you. And all they want you to do is fight the next guy while you fighting for the scraps from their table. You're on the mic with Funky White. Keep staying tuned to the YouTube, the Facebook, the Instagram, and all the above. Help us get these followers up, guys, because the television program is right around the corner. If you're a comedian and you, especially if you do characters, you want to get involved with the show, send to the DMs of any of the apps that I just mentioned to you. And that's going to do it for our show. We're a couple minutes over. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm loving the new setup. Let me get it a little bit more tuned in for you. I'm Funky White. Like Bob Marley said, keep it peace and one love. And can't we all just smoke a bong? What's up, my neighbors? Who's Big CDN Papa Bear? Steven Philbot. What's Up, My Neighbor is filmed and recorded at a secret studio in San Diego, California. You've been on What's Up, My Neighbor with your host, Funky White. Tune in Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the Vibe at 5.